Hey yo, make sure you check that part 2 to that Super Trife Low Lifes. You heard? I'ma leave the link in the comment section pinned. So when you go to the comment section, you'll see the link and you can just click on that. You heard? Shout out to InSource TV. You heard they want to come up with it. Yo, LAZ, man, make sure y'all subscribe to my video game channel, Brooklyn Arcade, where I be playing games from the 80s and the very early 90s, because after that I was locked up. You heard? But my 80s game be serious. And I find a way to get my hands on the original arcade version, not the home system versions only. You heard? So make sure y'all subscribe, leave some comments, comment gang, get that algorithm popping. Because right now it's looking nervous, baby. But I just got monetized on this Brooklyn Arcade channel. This is my third monetized page. I'm going for 4 right now. Wish me luck. You heard? But yeah, man, check that new episode that I just dropped. New series I'm starting. It's called Arcade versus Nintendo, where we comparing the arcade versions to the Nintendo versions. So if you an 80s head, get at me. Hey yo, shout out to Nayboy, you heard, shout out to Miz, shout out to my bros up the hill, shout out to the whole side block gang, the whole Saratoga Park Place. Leave a comment if you from this area, leave a comment if you from up the hill, let me know what projects, what block, what Ave, what street you reppin', you heard? If you reppin' that New York City, make sure y'all leave them Statue of Liberty emojis, you heard? We talking about a real serious issue today on this episode. We talking about booty bandits in the hood. It ain't just jail where them booty bandits lurk. A lot of hoods got a quiet booty bandit that nobody speaks about. You heard? And it's time to stop keeping that quiet. Let's get it.
You walk in the building, I look down the honeycomb, you like, yo, the TV is right down here. I look down the hallway, I know up front there's a whole bunch of clothes. I know it ain't no TV up there. I'm like, ain't no TV up there. It's a bunch of dirty shit. So now he was like, nah, I had to lay it on the clothes. Long story short, I walk down the hallway, I turn around, this nigga got a 2x4 and a razor in his hand with his pants down to his ankles. My name Miz from the Ville, Park Eastern Parkway. To be exact, I came over there from a group home. I was in the DFY before that. I came home, my family didn't want me, so I moved to the Ville. Was in this group home for a long time, met Nate, met a whole bunch of cast of characters, but in those cast of characters I met, he was a funny nigga. Clown all the time, joking. I thought he was a cool nigga. Started fucking with him. Mind you, I'm a little quiet kid. I done went through everything in the world except home. So now I'm in the middle of Brooklyn. Never been there in my life. I'm like 12 years old. So I take a liking. Niggas take a liking to me. I think I'm good in the hood. I never been in the Ville a day in my life. Mine. So I'm from Harlem originally. Then I went to foster care when I was 7, so I have no idea about nothing. I've been in Queens in residential treatment centers my whole life during that ride before I got to Brooklyn. So I took a liking to Woody. He flipped.
But how old were you when you came to our block, bro?
13. 13 to be exact.
Okay.
13 years old. I got out of, I was about to turn 13. I got there in August of 9/4, and I turned 13 in October.
Okay.
So something basically like that. So whatever the case may be, again, we got wild cool. Flipped on me. Again, I wasn't the toughest nigga in the world, so for a while with it, and the whole block was company. Going through it. Every day, going through it. So one day, I finally crack out of my shell. I get into a fight with the nigga over robbing one of the niggas from our group home for a bag of weed. We got into a fight in front of the keys finally.
How long that shit took to get there though? How long was this going on for though? How many years?
5 months, 5 or 6 months. In the black shit, probably about 5 or 6 months. It was one summer and going into the winter.
How old you?
And then after the winter came into the next spring, is when me and O finally got it. So it's probably in between like 6 to 10 months between there, because it was after the winter, going into the summer, coming back around.
But some years had passed though before you even, before the incident at hand happened, right?
Oh yeah, before the incident at hand happened, it was probably about 2 years. When I finally got good in the hood, now the group home that I am is straight crazy now. Like, the group home is crazy. Like, we trapping in the front, nigga and them got the building next door. Like, the hood is crazy. So the hood done changed drastically. Was not the craziest nigga in the world, but all he did was fuck with the bitches. Niggas never knew him for no gay shit. Like, on some TikTok shit, never knew him for no gay shit, period. Never seen no gay shit out of him, never heard no gay shit about him. So when the situation happened, the shit was super weird. Like, I don't know where the fuck the shit come from. So probably around a year and a half to 2 years while I was in Brooklyn before this whole situation happened. So a whole bunch of other shit happened before then. So coming up to the situation, what happened is I'm coming back from somewhere with shit. I think he went to the store and I was coming down the block. I'm coming down the block, I see coming out the old honeycomb where they used to sell weed at. Yo, Mike, what you doing? Yo, what's cracking? Yo, I got TV, I need some help. I'm like, yo, my nigga, I'm not trying to carry no TV right now. Yo, just right through my building. I'm like, yo, I'm not really trying to carry no fucking TV right now. So he's like, yo, man, I'll give you $5. At first, I'm still like, nah, because I wanted some weed, but at the end of the day, I'm still like, because I don't trust. So he's like, your brother is right here, just come get the TV, we're going to carry it over here. After I flip the TV, I'll give you the money. I don't trust the nigga, but the nigga's not going to stop asking me, so I just do it. We walk in the building, I look down the honeycomb, he's like, yo, the TV is right down here. I look down the hallway, I know up front there's a whole bunch of clothes, I know it ain't no TV up there. I'm like, ain't no TV up there, it's a bunch of dirty shit. So now he was like, nah, I had to lay it on the clothes. Long story short, I walk down the hallway, I turn around, this nigga got a 2x4 and a razor in his hand with his pants down to his ankles. So I'm looking at this nigga, I'm like, yo, bro, you can't be serious. And he's like, nah, dead ass serious, nigga, you about to suck my dick. I'm like, what? But no, I'm shocked, my nigga. I'm looking at this nigga like, this can't be serious. I'm shocked as fuck. I don't know what the hell going on. I'm looking at this nigga dumb crazy, like, is this nigga serious? Like, but nigga dick is out. So, we going back and forth. I try to squeeze by him, swing the razor and nick me in my face. So we back up. Mind you, you gotta remember, all like 7 years older than me at this time. I'm probably like 14 or 15 at this time. So, I back up, and he nicked me in the face. I back up, and I'm looking at this nigga. I'm like, how am I gonna get by this nigga? This nigga is looking real wild weird. So I'm like, fuck it. The only way I can do it is to get this nigga to believe I'm about to do it. So I'm like, yo, listen, sit down, let's get this over with. So he go to sit down. He puts the 2x4 down and goes to move the razor. As soon as he moves the razor, I push him, hit him twice, and then I push out. Pushing out, he screams out the door to me, Joe, please don't tell anybody about this. As soon as I finished doing that, I went straight to Shiz and told him the whole story. Now, nobody believed me in the beginning. Nobody believed me. I went straight to Shiz. I'm like, yo, bro, you know, your man just tried to rape you. He like, who? I'm like, he just tried to rape me. He's like, yo, you can't be serious. I'm like, yo, trust me, bro. This nigga's over there in Honeycomb right now. He just tried to rape me. I was telling Shiz at the time. So I forgot who came out the building. I forgot who came around. Either it was Rel or Dion. I don't know. It was Rel or Dion came around the corner after that. never came out the building. They ain't see till like the next day. Then that's when Irene and A and everybody was asking if it was true. I'm like, yes. I showed them the cut on my face. I'm like, oh my nigga, the nigga tried to rape me, bro. I don't know what type of time he on. I don't know what he was doing, but the nigga just tried to rape me. And that's a super long story short.
I mean, damn. So what happened after all of that? When you seeing him, he was just local, like running around? Cause I was knocked at the time.
I wasn't seeing that much after that first shit happened. Them niggas let him back in. They was rocking with him. I didn't fuck with all. I spent on him every time I seen him. I ain't fuck with him after that. I didn't really talk to him. He seen me on the steps. He never approached me about nothing. He never said no, it didn't happen. He never said nothing to nobody. I don't know if A&M approached him about it, but he never said nothing to me on gang. He never said nothing to me after that. He never said nothing to me personally after that. I don't know if A or anybody ever approached him and asked him if it was true. But like 3 months later, that's when he raped the Puerto Rican nigga and that's when they knew it was all true after the rape. Because he actually got charged with that.
What happened with that shit though? The little the Spanish kid.
Little Spanish nigga, he caught the nigga on the roof. He had a broke deuce. He raped him with a broke deuce.
Sheesh, man, God. Did anybody in the group home ever like notice that, or meaning like he came in all twisted, the little Spanish kid? Or he came down the stairs. Eli was on the stoop. He came downstairs. Lotto was on the stoop. He said the nigga had his t-shirt in his hand, his belt and shit was in front. He came in crying. Lotto didn't know what the fuck was wrong, so Lotto put him to the side. He said, yo, what happened? He said, yo, just rape me. He was like, yo, what you mean just rape me? He said, yeah, at gunpoint. Just rape me at gunpoint. He had me with a dude. And then that's when Eli realized that dude was broken. I forgot, because the gun was going back and forth to the hood. So yeah, well, Eli realized it. So that's when Eli realized the gun was broken, because it's like 3 or 4 niggas that had the gun already, and everybody knew it was broke. That's true.
So that's great. And that's how niggas knew. Yeah. So,
you say he went to jail for that Spanish kid rape?
Yeah, he got charged for that one. He got charged for the Puerto Rican nigga in our group home. He got charged for that rape. The group home pressed charges because he told the supervisor. Homeboy told the supervisor, so you know they mandated reporters. After that,
yeah, that's true. But what's the story? I was on the island around that time. But what did he go to, like Great Adventures or something like that? That's how he beat the case. Because I can't front. I never really asked him because, like I said, that was my big homie.
No, after that, homeboy took off.
But they said he went to Great Adventures or something like that.
Case, I don't know. Like truthfully, I don't know the whole logistics, but I know the Puerto Rican nigga from the group home, he took off. He didn't come back after that. He didn't really come in. Because homeboy was...
Yeah.
He got raped. He's not trying to show you a face on rape.
Well, how old was that kid, though?
He was from the Bronx anyway. He ended up getting killed like 3 years later.
Wow, how old was he, like the little dude he raped? He was a kid?
So if I was 14, 15 at that time, he was probably between 12 or 13.
Yeah.
You said the little kid ended up getting raped? I mean, getting killed 3 years later?
Yeah, he got killed 3 years later.
Yeah. And this is all, damn, that's like a hell of a situation, man, that people don't talk about, man. Oh, he done been to jail mad times and all that shit, man.
I got run to jail mad times. The whole precinct knew him. So, I mean, you gotta remember, this is the 90s, my nigga. Gay shit is not as loopy as it is now, or whatever you want to make it. So,
yeah.
Dudes ain't out there comfortable with nothing. So, again, I don't know if anybody ever approached him on a situation. I'm pretty sure somebody asked him, but that was like family to them. So unless they had verified information at the time,
well,
they had me, but again,
I don't think niggas ain't believe you because, you know, I'm part of the niggas, but I just think it was so far-fetched that, you know, I already told, you know, my little story about, you know, him being my big homie and betraying, but I just, it was just a blind, he told, but it was just a blind loyalty, so it was hard for us to really acknowledge if this dude was, you know, because that's just so far-fetched, man. Just your man is real booty bandit until the second case. Like, that's a second. You're right. That was what confirmed it. Yeah, that was. Yeah. That was a verified. Yeah,
like,
you're right.
He ain't start coming back around till like 2000.
Yeah, you're right. That was a verified. It's because you ain't gonna have two on the books cases, and the niggas gonna be like, nah, and overlook it. So you're right. It did start. You know what I mean, Les? You know. So he had two cases on the book, so it was already two on the possible. Now he on board.
And then he had said that he tried to rape her. And that was like a little while before me. But, you know, they had a tumultuous relationship, so niggas never believed that.
Yeah, I didn't really, you know, I didn't know that one, so I didn't know that happened. That's crazy.
I'm sorry. You probably, I don't even...
I mean, yeah, I ain't even know, man. That was crazy, man, but... Damn, bro, that's crazy. How you feel after that? Like, in life, I know it's a crazy question, but what the fuck was going through your mind after a grown man tried to rape you tight as you damn near grown? Like, what the fuck?
My nigga, truthfully, at the time, I was just glad I wasn't scared of that nigga no more, to be honest.
Oh, that shit kind of broke your fear down and shit?
Huh?
That shit broke your fear down, like just punching a nigga?
No, the fight that I had with him before that broke the fear.
Okay.
But I was just glad I wasn't susceptible. Even a hammer wasn't going to make me do it, my nigga, at that point in time. So,
that's just
I was
crazy.
going to find a way to get myself up out of the situation.
And they had a stick and a razor. That's like the craziest combination to be talking about raping and then that's crazy, man. Stick and a razor.
Nigga said nigga had a 4x4.
Yeah, he had a 4x4.
I don't need to laugh, God. I don't want to laugh. But that's just like...
Trust me, I laugh about it now.
It's all... Bother me, and I respect it. And that's all love, yeah. That's a fact.
Nigga did some barbarian... Nigga was on his barbarian shit. Nigga just had a 4x4 and a razor.
Yeah, that's like real fucking crazy. But you know that prison shit is like that, man. Because he definitely did a lot of time. So a lot of undercover booty bandits is they sliding back into the street.
He was also stupid in real life, though. Like,
yeah, he was
really dumb.
He was. That's a fact.
Y'all say he was a dangerous type of dude though at that time.
Nah, he was. He was a dangerous.
He was a danger too. Like,
he was
a little nigga bugging since the age of like 6. So
yeah, he was. He did. He went to DFI for like a reckless shooting on a nigga right in the Eastern Parkway, just recklessly shooting a nigga and stood there. Some dumb shit happened to him. Yeah, he was reckless like that. Crazy. Yeah, he was like that. He was the type of kid that your moms for sure told you not to play with, because my mom told me not to play with him. That's a fact.
Told you not to play with him.
Yeah, she told you that. This is fact, so that she definitely said leave.
Tell you not to play with him.
Yeah, leave him alone. Yeah, but you know, when you're young, you're attracted to violence and individuals that, you know, because
this is Brownsville, man. This is Brownsville at the time, man. This is Brownsville.
And if you ever get into any problems, he frontlining.
And he with the shit. He going dumb, but he was dumb in real life, like.
Yeah.
Until he got older and started caring about not going back to jail. He stopped caring about. He started not wanting to be in jail no more around 25. He told on you. Any other time before that nigga go to jail probably.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. He definitely was a much older dude when he did so much time, I guess, you know. At that time, he couldn't handle doing another 10 or 15, and, you know. So, it is what it is with that, man. But, damn, bro. That story is insane, man. That's definitely needed to be told, though, man. That's crazy, man. But, you know, good looking.
You already my guy?
Yeah, bro.
Shit like to me.
But it's definitely, you know, that ain't the only dude out there like that. It's niggas like that in every hood. Niggas be a gangster and all of that, but niggas be a booty bandit in the streets and all of that.
aggressively. That's a fact, though. Like, for real. Yeah, that's 110% facts, but in the hood,
That's one of their mans, like they not with the shit. No,
yeah, niggas be overlooking these tales, though. They don't be telling, like, you know, because it's hard to really identify Booty Bandit. It's a crazy situation. My st.laz platform is definitely gonna get this story out here, man. So I'm happy you came on.
Yeah.
And you know,
you already
messed it up.
It's already. Say no more.
Hey yo, make sure you check that part 2 to that super trife low lifes. You heard? I'ma leave the link in the comment section pinned. So when you go to the comment section, you'll see the link and you could just click on that. You heard? Shout out to InSource TV. You heard they wanna come up with it.